Peace, peace. How's everybody doing? Name is Yeshaya Israel, tribe of Dan, nation of Israel. Giving honor and praise to the creator of heaven and earth. I want to give my opinion and my 2 cents on the said coronavirus that is going around. I am not going to say that the virus does not exist. I am, however, going to say that the fear tactic might be more real than the actual virus itself. When there's a such thing as the flu, which has over 30,000 or something victims yearly or something like that, when, heaven forbid, a person can breathe in TB or tuberculosis, when a person, heaven forbid, can have bronchitis or other aspects of respiratory matters, from emphysema to asthma and so forth and so on, I have to sit back and wonder about the said coronavirus that's out. Now, remember on the Lysol cans that they used to have, or still do have, the statement concerning the coronavirus. There are pictures of things talking about the coronavirus being spoken of over 10 years ago. And I understand, too, that hospitals get money when they diagnose somebody with said virus. So the thing I want to expound upon, in my opinion and in my 2 cents of the matter, is that I believe it does exist. I believe, nonetheless, that the fear, and I'm speaking negative fear, like the Hebrew word pakad, not the Hebrew word yareh, which is like fear or to respect. I'm talking about fear as in fright, which is a different Hebrew word, right? In English, sometimes they say FEAR, false evidence appearing real. And that's what seems to be the case, what's going on with that. I was in New York when the situation happened with 9/11. Ambulances all over the place. Stretchers all over the place. People being made to walk over the bridge and everything, and so forth and so on. I saw when the plane went toward the building September in that year. Right? Now, here's the point I want to emphasize. Where are the ambulances going to and from throughout the street to pick these people up? There already have been reports over the decades of people in funeral homes that maxed out the capacity or so. The fact that a funeral home has a capacity shows that there was a time in which the capacity had to have been standard. That means that there was already a number higher than the capacity that was created for it by rules and regulations. Rules and regulations are made due to events that have happened. That's why a rule comes into existence. And so looking at it in that particular case, looking at it at the fact that, the politicians are not wearing masks. When you look at, even if you just want to take the Caucasians, Europeans, if you will, Philip of Macedon, he led wars. Alexander, his son, he led wars. Julius Caesar, he led wars. You understand? For what it's worth, Abraham Lincoln used to sit there and load up cannons when they was bombing the Confederacy. George Washington, before that, helped lead the Revolutionary War against the British. Looking at all of those particular things, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, elders, and those who may not even be of our people, when the politicians, Pence, Trump, Pelosi, and the rest of them are walking around, not practicing social distancing, when they are walking around with no mask on, I got to call your virus bluff. I got to call your statistics bluff. You understand? George Washington passed away due to a respiratory matter, for those who know. Zachary Taylor, he passed away to being poisoned, according to many. pointing all of that out to state that politicians are not infallible. They're human like the rest of us. But why is it while people are saying stay in, don't go out, if you do go out, practice social distancing, how come none of their politicians are showing the populace on how to be protected? Because, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, they know not to be in fear of what they telling somebody else to fear. They know what the truth of that whole matter is. It's a thing about the economy, and they scared the people in the media so much to where now, okay, let's open up Georgia. Let's talk about opening up South Carolina. New York is talking about opening up spaces and so forth and so on. But you got the people so scared already to where they don't even want to go out. To the point when people are actually on, say, social media and calling each other outside of one's own name. Once it comes down to that, you should just stay in. But you notice the character of people who's telling people to stay in? They're not opening up their doors for anybody to stay in. They are not, whether you got a stimulus packet or not, they're not offering nothing. So one, you're not offering nothing except for your words of staying in. And then you're not opening up your door for people who can't stay in. See, it's about deeds at this point. All of this ain't what it is. You have to be known as a doer, as a helper, as a supporter. That's the way it's going to go down. So, really at the end of the day, I believe that the fear tactic is real. I believe that the virus, or said virus, is hyped up. That's what I believe. There are people, as stated, who were diagnosed with the coronavirus and they were never even tested. So, nah. Don't tell no grown man or no grown woman to stay in when there's people who were tested and it came back negative, and people said to have had it who were never tested. You're going to stay in on the strength, realizing that people are being lied to. That's not wise. With that, shalom.